What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy HoodQuest back at it again for the first time in 2024, and I am joined today by none other than the Sensei himself.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's everyone's favorite Sensei Eddie. I sit at the table with everyone's four senseis, Uguay, Iroh, and the other two.
And welcome. And today is a new type of deal. This is much similar to, for those of you who have been around for a while, if you remember HoodQuest Happy Home, this is pretty much the same thing, but this is called GrujjMatch. That's GrujjMatch. GrujjMatch. It's pretty much the same premise, but I decided to do a rebrand, revigor. We're pretty much revamping everything for 2024. New year, new me type shit. So it's going to be a simple process, nothing too complicated. Pretty much the same formula, just a different name. That's all there really is to it. But today's episode is essentially nothing truly special. It's just the intro, get things rolling, get the ball rolling, get stuff going, how this is going to work, what's going to go down, what all sorts of plans we got going on, and what's going on in the world right now. Because we're in the first week of January, and a lot of shit has happened. And then also let's talk about some shit that we got for 2023 as well. For example, first thing I want to talk about is the GTA 6 trailer. GTA 6 coming soon. What were your thoughts on that, Sensei? GTA 6 after all this time.
Oh, sweet. My very first thought is that I hope and I pray that it is good. Don't be building up all this hype, and then when it gets here, it ends up being complete and utter bullshit. Because last year was a big ass letdown for a lot of games, a lot of shows, a lot of animes, just a lot of stuff. So I'm really hoping that this is good. And my wife, she's willing to kill somebody over the game.
I agree. And I'm really hoping, because like I said, we waited a long time for this. We've waited a decade for this. And so, if this does come out and it is trash, I may just start offing people. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But if it is trash, I will be very, 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 very beyond upset. And yes, 2023 was a terrible year for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of games were a big letdown. A lot of shows, a lot of movies, and all that jazz. And 2023 pretty much it was kind of a stinker as far as movies and games go. But we did have some good stuff come out as well. But overall, yes, I am very much hoping for GTA 6. GTA 6 is probably up there in the list of big things we're looking forward to coming out this year. And also things that are coming out this year. We have a lot of animes coming out this year. For example, we've got the next season of My Hero, if I'm correct, right? Isn't the new season coming out this year?
Yep.
New season. I pray that's good. Christ.
Because last season they had Deku on Demon Time, and I was feeling that.
Yeah, he was on Demon Time indeed, and I'm really hoping he's going to be on some more Demon Time. I want to see a lot of characters on some Demon Time. I want to see a lot of Demon Time. But so far, right now.
You say that because you're on Demon Time 24/7.
You're right, I am. I very much am. And speaking of Demon Time, the show that's been really just hitting the grill this year, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Have you been watching it?
Oh yeah, I finished watching the second season and the movie.
So did I. The second season. My God, second season. God, absolute.
Wait, are you talking about Demon Slayer or JJK?
JJK.
Okay, yeah. I finished all that.
Yeah, JJK just wrapped up its second season. Demon Slayer's coming out with another season this year, which I'm looking forward to that.
I swear they ended up on a high note, man. They had Nezuko actually talk. I gotta watch it.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping this season's gonna be lit. I'm hoping we got a lot of good stuff coming. I'm hoping. There's a lot of shows that haven't been confirmed for another season, but I'm hoping we get some sort of announcement this year as well. But yeah, we are getting Demon Slayer. JJK just wrapped up. I hope that the animators get a break, because they were having a whole bit about, the animators were getting a break. Mappa was not giving their animators a break from Chainsaw
There's
Man.
another anime that and I was just on Crunchyroll, Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Let me tell you, because I have read the manga. if it does not live up to the manga, my wife just got me this TV. I will put a hole through the TV if it does not live up to the expectation.
The TV did nothing. The TV did nothing. The TV did nothing. Yeah.
It's just no, because it's just that with Solo Leveling, I have read every, like, you have no idea how much trouble I have read this from the morning that I got up to the point where I made my dinner for work to I went to work. Even on my way to and from work, I was reading this.
Jesus Christ.
If I find out that they gone and butchered this, someone's gonna catch a good old fashioned Tupelo, Mississippi ass whooping.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it. You know, like I don't know anything about it, but I'll let it cook. I'll see what they're cooking. So I can't say much. But also we have a there's also, along with that, we have a lot of good movies coming out this year too. Well, not coming out this year, 'cause I don't know if they come out this year, but like, have you seen? Because you know me, I am a humongous Godzilla fan, right?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah, we're getting that new Kong, but also, have you seen Godzilla -1?
Have I? If I see the picture, then I might know it.
That one came out in Japan. It came out in Japan in December. It came out in December. It was
Last December?
No, yeah, just this last month.
Okay, I don't think I saw it yet. I'm about to go and watch it.
It's one of the
But
highest.
not only that, but Apple TV has also made a Monarch.
Oh yeah, I know
call
it. Yeah, the Monarch.
Yeah,
show. I want to watch that. I don't have Apple TV, but however, like I said, I may get it because, like I said, I want to do some more reviews on this channel. So I would love to watch that. Me being the all-time Godzilla fan, I'd love to watch that and just make a review video on that. And maybe I can do a review video on Godzilla -1 too, because Godzilla -1 was peak. It's definitely up there with Shin Godzilla as the all-time favorite Godzilla movie. Godzilla -1 was crazy. It was absolute crazy. Because it was like good old fashioned Godzilla. It wasn't Godzilla versus another monster. It was just Godzilla fucking shit up, as he does.
Because they what was it? I saw it on YouTube. They had a top 5 monsters that were stronger than Godzilla. So I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I do want to go back and watch that.
Yeah, with Godzilla, he always finds a way through. But like, I've seen a lot of the Godzilla movies. You know, you have Destroyer, Mecha Godzilla, Ghidorah. You got all sorts of big monsters out there that are, generally speaking, can be arguably stronger than Godzilla, but Godzilla always finds a way through because he's him like that. He's simply him.
Yeah, he's him.
Exactly.
But speaking of Godzilla, I don't know if anyone else has it, but I have a it's on GameCube. Godzilla Destroys All Monsters.
Oh, I've heard of the game. That's an oldie. That's an oldie.
Oldie. Oh my gosh, man! I was folding people like tacos on there.
Yo, that one there's an oldie, but a classic. But like I said, yeah, this year we got a lot of good stuff. Last year we had some good, we had some bad. More bad than good, but there was still some good there. There was some good there. You know, we had to.
Oh yeah.
2023 was the year of Barbenheimer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Barbie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, Barbie and Oppenheimer. I have not watched Barbie.
I hate Barbie.
Apparently the movie was apparently really good. I have not watched Barbie yet. I watched Oppenheimer, and I thought Oppenheimer was great.
I don't think I'm gonna watch Barbie like at all.
I might let it cook, because it brought back the fashion of men in pink is swag. So now I'm gonna roll around in me like a pink Rolls Royce with a nice pink suit on, pink pimp hat. Cane.
I mean, I can get behind. Wearing a pink suit or a pink dress shirt or a pink vest or tie or whatever. I'm okay with that. But my thing is, like, growing up, every girl that I knew, including my own nieces, they were obsessed with Barbie, and I couldn't stand it.
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying, I want to be swaggy in that pink like Pinky off Friday. Speaking of Friday, have you seen the Cat Williams interview?
Oh my gosh, he blasted everybody.
I watched the interview. I watched the whole almost 3 hour long interview. I watched the whole thing. I watched the entire thing. And let me tell you, Cat cooked. He cooked. He came and
I swear.
he chose violence the moment he sat down. There was just violence, absolute violence. He came after Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. Had a lot to say about the Friday's production. Had a lot to say about the comedy business in general, about Hollywood and Chris Tucker. It was there was so much heat. Oh my God, P Diddy and TD Jakes. He came after everyone.
Like, fam, if you didn't see that, ooh.
He came after
But
everyone.
what got me the most was that he said like years ago, he said the same thing, and everyone just blew it off like he was crazy. Now he said it again, and this time people have been posting video footage of the things the things he was doing during his act as a comedian, and showing what Cedric did on the Kings of Comedy tour. I'm like, fam, I had no idea.
Yeah, but he had a point because when was the last time you've seen Cedric in anything? He was
Oh,
right.
come on. I like Cedric, and I like what's his name. I love Steve Harvey. But at the same time, what made what's his name? What made DL and Bernie Mac and Cat Williams different was because their stuff was original. They didn't snag it off of nobody.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that like how Cat told about how overall in the Kings of Comedy tour, you have Steve, you have Steve and all that, but overall Bernie Mac was the funniest, and even though Steve Harvey was the closing act because it was his tour, so they want to save the best for last, even though Steve Harvey really wasn't the best and shouldn't have been last, because everyone knows that last place should have been Bernie because people loved Bernie. Bernie was a comedy gold. He was comedy gold,
Oh
and
yeah.
there was just a lot of backstabbing and getting thrown under the bus overall. And Cat just simply said what needed to be said. Said what was brought to the light. What needed to be brought to the light. And he said it. And he was also talking about Kevin Hart and how Kevin Hart maybe allegedly is an industry plant. And now that I think about it, is that really wrong? Because if you think about it, Kevin Hart's kind of getting shoehorned in everything nowadays. Commercials, products. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
You kind of
But
just
also not only that, but Cat Williams said during the video, he said that they're that more than likely, like tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then sometime this week or next week, that they're gonna clap back, and they did. Cat what's his name? The shit, I'm having a break. Ludacris clap back, and what's his name? Shit, you just said his name. Kevin Hart.
yeah.
And what's his name? Ice Cube said that Cat is 100% right.
Yeah, Ice Cube came out. Cat Williams lied none. Cat lied none in that interview. Nothing. There was no lies detected. He said he was speaking facts. And looking back at old Steve Harvey, how did no one realize that she was a wig? That wasn't his real hair. That man's never had real hair. Apparently, he's never had real hair. But then again, it was the '90s. Our TVs were trash. We couldn't really make out the detailed hairline on those '90s TVs. So can't
Okay,
really blame
hold on,
us for
wait a
that.
minute. Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is the 90s now. I love the 90s. I'm from the 90s. Relax.
Yeah, but the '90s we had those big ass box TVs with terrible
And I
quality.
still have one in my game room right now, attached to my VCR.
With terrible quality. So of course we couldn't see Steve Harvey's obviously fake hairline. So it's not really our faults. And Cedric, yes, he's right. Cedric. I don't even think Cedric does comedy anymore. last time I heard from Cedric, he has a show on BET called The Neighborhood or something like that, which I don't think anyone watches because it's a sitcom, and who's watching sitcoms nowadays? But yeah, I think he has a sitcom
I mean,
on
I watch it.
he has a sitcom on BET. Have you watched it?
Yeah, and here's the thing, it's not it's not on BET. It's on the Roku channel.
Who the fuck is watching the Roku channel?
I was just on there because I saw an old TV show that I used to love and watch, which was Wolf Blood. So I went on there and I saw that, and it showed me a bunch of TV shows that I would like, and one of them was The Neighborhood.
But you really gotta think. Think of all the comedians you could think of. Think of the ones. How many that you probably like looking back now? The comedian you probably don't watch anymore. Think of the ones that you think are actually funny. For example, Michael Blackson. Let's be honest. Has he ever been funny?
Oh yeah, it's when he's on Wild Out, he's hysterical. But that's only because he has to improv. He's gotta make it up on the fly.
Yeah, but Michael Blackson also has this issue of, as he turned out, he's according to Cat, a real African doing a fake African accent. And I'm thinking, yeah, because that accent does seem very, very, very over the top.
I don't know about that. I've never heard an African person talk, so I can't give my opinion.
Yeah, apparently, but Michael Blackson is a real African doing a fake African accent. So that apparently that's not how he really talks. That's just his character. He just talks like that on camera.
Think again, motherfucker.
Yes. Apparently that's how that goes. And I look at a lot of the comedians that there were some comedians I used to think were really funny, but looking back as an adult now, that when I listen to their jokes, and I was like, this don't hit the same as when I was younger. For example, a controversial one is gonna be controversial, but just let me cook. There was a comedian that I used to really like, Jeff Dunham, but looking back at him now, he ain't that funny to me anymore.
The one that got me the most was when he was talking about what's his name, about Ricky Smiley.
Oh yeah, Ricky Smiley, And now let me be honest,
Oh,
I used to listen to the Ricky Smiley show. The thing that I found funny about that show wasn't even Ricky Smiley himself. It was Black Tony.
yeah,
You remember Black Tony?
I remember.
He was the reason I listened to the Ricky Smiley show. I didn't listen to it for Ricky Smiley. It was for Black Tony.
Here's the crazy part. Ricky's what was it last year, a few months back, somewhere in I want to say the spring, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold it to me. But Ricky Smiley came to Meridian, and he was going to perform at the Temple Theater. He did not show up.
He didn't show up.
He didn't show up.
And what happened? What did they do?
No. I mean, like, he didn't show up because people did not show up. It was only maybe a couple 50, 60 people. That was it.
And that's tragic for a comedian. But think about this. Like, look at this. Think about if any comedian came here, who would sell the most tickets? First of all, if you say Cat Williams is coming here, that thing's going to be sold out, right?
Yes, he was here. He was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, if Cat Williams were to come here, it'd sell out. If Steve Harvey would come here, it might sell out because Steve Harvey is a big name, so that might sell out.
Yeah.
How many do you think a Cedric the Entertainer show in 2024 is going to sell out?
Cedric, I'm gonna say this. Cedric, I'm sure he's a good person. He means well, but unless he has Cat with him, Steve, or another big, or like Kevin Hart, someone that's really big in the comedy game, and no. If it's by himself, no, he's not gonna. No,
he's not gonna sell.
But if he's got if he's got someone else with him, yeah.
Neither is Ricky Smiley. Cedric's just kind of old news. Like no, Cedric's, and then you said Cedric don't even got specials on Tubi. Do you know how hard it is to not get put on Tubi? They put anything on Tubi. Have you seen Tubi?
Oh yeah, that's true. They put Desi Banks on Tubi.
and I think Desi Banks is funny. Desi Banks has some funniness to him. A lot of these new comedians are pretty funny. DC Young Fly, Desi Banks, Drewski. Drewski, I can still say he's new age. Drewski. Uh, a lot of these new,
What's 85 South?
a lot of these new comedians are actually pretty funny, and they could probably sell. Like you bring Drewski here, he's probably selling out. Desi Banks, he might sell out. DC Young Fly most definitely is gonna sell out. Uh, uh, Carlos M. Yeah, Carl. He's also on a comedian.
He's from Mississippi. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna sell out.
he's gonna sell out. He's from here. They're gonna sell out. Cedric won't sell out. Ricky Smiley ain't selling out. No, because no one's coming to see them because they're just like no one's really. They're not even. They're has-beens in the sense. Ricky Smiley still does though, but Cedric ain't doing shit. Cedric ain't doing shit. And this is what I'll say. Cedric's best moment. I'll say one of the only time I found Cedric funny was in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, and it wasn't really because of him per se. The movie itself is pretty funny, but it was the dynamic between him and Martin that made it funny. It was kind of more
Yeah.
Martin than Cedric. Now Martin, yeah, he talked about Martin too, but more all power to Martin. But he has some stuff going on, but I find
Hold on, wait a
Martin
minute.
funny. Martin
Hold
funny.
on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If we gonna talk about anything, and speaking of Martin, I gotta say this. So this year, I found out that what's his name? What's his name? Will Smith is gonna be doing another Hancock.
No, Christ. Christ. I'm surprised Will Smith is still. I mean, I guess he can still have some stuff going on, but Will Smith's kind of gone down in my chart ever since the whole this Jada Pinkett Smith thing, where she just kind of just.
Oh! It's gotten worse. It's gotten way worse now.
Oh, I know it has.
Now,
I keep track. I know it has. Jada Pinkett Smith is always saying something. Always got something to say. That chocolate dipped Mr. Clean looking ass has always got something to say. Shut up! We don't want to hear it. She's always got something to say. I love Tupac so much. We don't care.
I'm like, wait a minute, the nigga dead. Move on.
I have
Your
never.
daughter is over here writing notes and shit to send to Tupac. He is dead.
This is my thing. It's like I have never seen someone hate Will Smith more than his wife.
That is sad.
And like, Will, let it just leave it. Just leave it. Understand? You have to leave it. Understand? This woman, she's venom. She's an actual symbiote. She is eating away at you like a symbiote. Let her go. Let it go.
Hold up. First of all, wait a minute. First of all, Venom is cool. All right. Now,
But
she's
is he good for
toxic
you?
as hell.
But is he good for you? That's the thing. She ain't good for you. In the words of J. Cole, don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
True, but here's the thing: if you don't have, and if Venom got attached to Flash, and he ended up turning into Agent Venom.
Just the point is, he got to let her go.
Yeah, that is true.
Will, you can do better. You got. First of all, this is what I need you to do. Just move on from her. Move on. Let her go. Let her go. You do that. You let her go. You move on. Find you someone else. Find you do whatever Cat said. Get you one of those big face, light skinned wives that all the big comedians get, because he was right. A lot of comedians' wives look the same. They all look the same. I swear that they must be printing them out in like a copy machine because they all look the same. They all do.
For Will, I would say, because only some people know this, but one of his side chicks is Margaret Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Bam, go with her.
Oh yeah, Margot Robbie. Yeah. You know, she's balling right now. You know, she just got done filming Barbie. She's balling. She's got big money now. She's big balling, big bucks.
Oh
big
yeah,
cent.
she sounds American, but she's really UK. Fam.
Like, Will, you just gotta let her go. Just gotta run, leave it, let her go. She's corruption, toxic, poison, evil, venom, a snake. This is slander.
And don't even get us started on your kids.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna leave. We're going to leave. We'll leave Karate Kid alone for now.
Karate Kid was the only good thing he had going. Had going. So shoot.
Yeah, then he started making music, and then the music is I could do that's another thing. I could do some music reviews because Laura knows I could say some stuff about Jaden Smith's music.
I don't know, because now I will say this: there's probably maybe only 3 songs that I like that he did. The first one was Icon. The second one he did with Justin Bieber
Oh,
with Karate Kid.
oh yeah, yeah. When he was a kid.
And, yeah, and the third one, he did this thing called Misfit Anthem, and I'm pretty sure he just made that up on the fly. But it had a good bass and a good beat and everything to it.
Now, I'll give Willow some props. I think Willow actually has some good musical talent. I actually think Willow has musical talent. Now, a lot of her songs for me are hit or miss, but when the ones I do like hit, they do hit pretty well. I do think Willow, overall, out of the two, I think Willow Smith has the better music thing going for her, and I think she should stick with it because I think if she works on it a little bit more, kind of gets a more of a thing going, some more concrete foundation built up around it. I think she could be a great musician. I think she's got the good steps going for it. And
yeah, but the problem is, she wants to go over where what's her name? Like where Rihanna's at. But her dad wants her to stay at the what do you call it? At the brand that he's at.
She's grown.
After she came out with My Hair Back and Forth, I'm like, fam.
Oh yeah, that was way back in the day. That was way back in the day. Oh yeah, that song.
Oh yeah.
I would say that song was a one-hit wonder. At the time, that song was a big one-hit wonder for her. But she's branched out more. She's a bit older now. She's got some decent music here or there. Like I said, her music here or there is decent, much better than Jaden Smith's music, in my opinion. Honestly, she has a very prosperous music career, and I think she should stick with it. Don't do a Will Smith starting the music, then start going to acting. That was a good thing for Will because overall, his acting career.
And speaking of acting, Jaden does not need to do acting. We gave him. He's had, what was it, 2-3 shots, and one of which he did was After Earth. You don't need to do acting no more.
Oh yeah, I've seen acting. His better movies were when he was a kid. Honestly, the Karate Kid was probably the best thing I've ever seen him in.
Yeah.
As far as,
but now they're trying to recreate that.
Overall, is out of the whole family, the weakest link is obviously that serpent Jada. That serpent. Yeah. But and then you got Jaden Smith, who's his acting career. Not the greatest in my opinion. His music is not really for me. It may be for you, but it's not really a thing for me. Next, you got Willow. Willow, of course, she has some. I think she has some pretty decent songs here and there. And then you got Will, who I wasn't really a big fan of his music at the time. It was a bit before my time, but his acting is great. I think Will is an amazing actor. You got I Am Legend, one of the greatest movies ever. You got Hancock, which is a great movie. You got Men in Black, a classic. Of course, Men in Black. Classic. Like Will Smith definitely has talent to make some great movies, and I know he had a movie come out where he was like the dad of like these 2 girls who play tennis. I haven't seen the movie, but I heard the movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I liked it.
I haven't seen
it. But when he slapped the dog shit out of
Chris Rock.
he slapped Chris Rock back to the first season of Everybody Hates Chris. That don't make no type of sense.
Now, have you seen the comedy special Chris Rock did since then, where he finally talked about it?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw that.
I felt malice. In those jokes. I felt malice. And I get it.
Chris Rock. I'm pretty sure Chris Rock wants to beat his ass.
He's a better man than me. Let me have been on that stage. He's a better man than me.
No, you would have started. No, because then you would have gotten taken off from the Grammys too.
I don't care. Fuck the Grammys.
Damn.
I think I wanna come here and sit here for 3 hours drinking a little fancy champagne and watching people I hardly know win awards that I don't care about. I'm Chris Rock, bitch. I'm Chris Rock.
For you to come up to the stage and slap the dog shit out of me.
Because I said your wife looked like G.I. Jane. Now that's the thing. Chris Rock is a better man than me. That was a light joke. I could have. Now if I was up there, I would have said so much worse stuff. I would have.
Oh yeah, you would have.
See me, I would have came up there with visual aids. I would have came up there with a box of Whoppers and pulled them out and showed them how to. This is what pull up me a few Whoppers. Be like, hey yo, your wife kind of look like this. A box of Whoppers.
See, no, I'm different. What I would have done, I would have grabbed her bald head and said, Michael Jordan.
I mean, the worst joke I could have made was, my God, this woman loves Tupac so much, she's trying to look like him.
Damn.
Now that would have probably got me shot. If I made that joke at the Grammys, she probably would have tried to catch me outside with a gun.
And the messed up part is that she said to she said that she's like, I thought the joke was funny, but just because I wasn't showing that it was funny, he thought that he took it out of context and he thought that he needed to go up there and defend me. I'm just like, bitch.
You used your voodoo.
You want to say this now?
That's not what happened. You used your voodoo mind magic to coerce him to go up there. I saw the camera. He was laughing. You were none of the amused. And then you looked at him with those evil Medusa eyes and told him if he doesn't go up there, you're a bitch. And then, so he got up there to defend his honor. It's like, you can't play me, woman. I've watched Attack on Titan. I know mind games.
Oh my gosh.
Seductress, succubus, a lot of them. They're all in Hollywood. Succubus everywhere.
Okay, first of all, there's nothing wrong with succubus, all right?
There is something great wrong with succubines, creatures. They're demons hidden behind beauty. Even though I don't see much beauty in Jada Pinkett Smith, me personally, I prefer.
She's only latched on to her husband. She's only latched on to Will because she's trying to stay relevant. After The Matrix, her career went downhill.
Very much downhill. No one. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're definitely right. But anyway,
she did the voice of that hippo off of Madagascar. We don't talk about that though.
yeah. You don't get to talk about that anymore.
You say one little thing, and it's held over your head for the rest of your life.
That's how the internet is, buddy. That's how the internet is. That moment is now immortalized on the HoodQuest channel, which you can also, for those of you listening, you can watch. You can go see that moment. It's in one of the HoodQuest Happy Home moments. You can see it immortalized of the man who loves hippos. But we got way off track though. However, Christ. Overall, yes, we kind of went on a whole 10-minute rant about Jada Pinkett Smith. Apologies, but we're not wrong. And Cat Williams was definitely right about everything he said. He was definitely right about everything he said. But moving on to the next subject, we also have if you're not subscribed to our Twitches, by the way, we both have Twitch channels. Mine is just twitch.tv/HoodQuest. The same name. You can find me on Twitch as well. I'm going to start streaming on that too soon. What about you, Sensei?
Yeah,
you thinking about getting back in your Twitches too?
Mine is my Twitch is Prince Eddie.
Yeah. And I'll probably leave links to those in the description if I don't forget. I'll try my best. I'm trying to be professional.
What the hell was that?
that was me doing the I don't know.
You've been watching too much Cardi B.
For the love of God, no. For the love of God, no, I haven't.
Speaking of Cardi B, she broke up with Offset.
They always breaking up.
again.
They'll be back together. They always break up. They literally do this every other week.
Yeah, that's true.
But speaking of like, there's something else I thought about. Have you seen the video of the guy jumping over the desk in court, jumped to get to the judge?
I have not. I didn't even know about that until you brought it up.
It's literally viral. I can show it to you. Give me 1 second. I can show you this of the guy. You haven't seen this? Is literally viral. It's viral. Hold on, give me a second. I'm about to show you this shit. This literally went viral. This is like on the bingo card 2020 of starting up 2020 2024. It's on the bingo card. So just let me show you. Alright, check this out. You ready?
Hold up. Okay, there you go.
Oh, you see it? Alright.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, shocking new courtroom video shows the moment a man attacked the judge who was sentencing him. This happened yesterday in Las Vegas. Deover Redden had already pleaded guilty to aggravated battery. The judge denied his bail, and before he completed his sentence, he attacked.
Yeah, that was a video.
We're told the judge and a security officer were injured. Redden's attorney says that he suffers from schizophrenia. He'll be back in court before a different judge today.
Oh, see, I know that. I know the guy suffered from schizophrenia. I know that. But anyway, the point is, yeah, man, that's been viral.
When that ass.
That man jumped the thing. I was like, oh, Chief, it's over with. Any chance you ever had of getting a chance of being free, you've just thrown it away right then and there. Like whatever you did it. Whatever you did, you did it. That is absolutely tragic. How did you manage to pull that one off? And yeah, that's been on the bingo card. That's viral. Like so far in 2024, we've had a bunch of stuff going viral already. This January so far has been summed up into Epstein list, Cat Williams, the guy jumping on the judge, and the Miami aliens. Which that one I don't know much about. I've just heard about it, but I'm still kind of foggy on what even went down. Have you heard about the Miami aliens at the Miami Mall?
Nah.
Apparently in Miami, Florida, a bunch of police were at a mall. People were reporting seeing 8 to 10 foot tall aliens at the mall.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I heard, and apparently there was.
Are they sure Comic-Con wasn't in town?
I don't think so. And apparently there was video of like a bunch of police outside the mall, and then a supposed video of these said aliens, which you can't tell what they are because you can't tell because it's so. Why is it every time when there's footage of like aliens or Bigfoot, it's always the worst quality footage known to man? So basically, all you see is like 3 specks walking, but you can't really make out what they are. They could be, you can't make it out. So as far as concrete evidence, I can't even say for certain what it was, because there's not much to really say.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, it's like Miami aliens. Like the year just started, and aliens are visiting us already. Like what is going on?
I'm gonna take that time to tell the aliens, take me with y'all, cause everything on here on Earth is bullshit. It's a lie.
Ain't no Wi-Fi in space, dog.
I don't care about Wi-Fi. I care about them taking me to another universe. And fam, if I find out that getting isekai is a real thing, I swear I'm gonna get Truck Kun on the phone right then and there.
There's only one way to know if getting isekai is real, and that's to find out yourself.
Exactly.
The only way you're gonna ever find that out is to just die.
Truck Kun.
Yeah, but so that's pretty much what's happening so far in this year so far in January, and we're only on day 6. Which is crazy. We're only on day 6. We already got so much fun stuff going down. So many fun endeavors. So much nonsensities happening. It's great. It's great. I love it.
Oh my gosh! I can tell by your voice.
It's just a bunch going down already. But overall, just some of everything that we've gone over so far today is this is essentially GrujjMatch This is great. We are Grudge Match, and I'll try to put these episodes out. Whenever we record them, and I do my editing and all that, because all the editing is done by me. We do editing and all that, and we're gonna have more episodes planned soon. And as far as things I'm gonna be doing, or what's up?
By the way, I've been meaning to ask. When's your manga? Like, have you been working on your manga?
I have chapter 3 being worked on as we speak.
Nice.
See, I was moving jobs, so I had to slow down. I was moving jobs, but now that I'm back and I'm making income again, I'm back on that. Chapter 3 is being worked on as we speak. Chapter 3 should be done by the 20th, which is a lot quicker than I expected. I thought it'd take a month. It's gonna take 2 weeks. It should be done by the 20th. So while my artist is working on that, I am going to be panelizing chapter 4 and chapter 5 and getting those ready, because as soon as he's done with chapter 3, I'm going to be getting chapter 4, and I'm going to be getting them for chapter 4. As soon as chapter 4 is done, I'm hitting them for chapter 5, and so on and so forth. I'm getting this pretty much this year, 2024. I'm getting the ball rolling on that shit. So by either by the end of this year or early next year, I think I'll be done.
Oh, dang.
If I keep the ball rolling. Or at very least, I'm going to get a humongous chunk done. And I'm excited. I'm ready to get to chapter 5, because chapter 5 is... God, I'm ready for chapter 5. Chapter 5 is lit. It's like a very action-packed chapter. So I'm on chapter 3 right now. I got to get through chapter 3, chapter 4, and then chapter 5. God, I love chapter 5. That's going to be something. And for context, for those of you listening, for context, I have a comic that I'm working on, and I'm trying to get that done. It's a lengthy process because it's just me. It costs a lot of money, but I'm working on it, and I'm gonna get it done. And once it's done, I'm gonna go into trying to get it published and make some sales. And whenever that gets done, I'll give more info about that when the time comes. And but yeah, that essentially wraps up this intro. That simply wraps up the doodleations. Like I said,
I need to get back and stream it.
If you do, for those of you watching, go check him out. His name is Sensei Eddie on Twitch. You can check out my Twitch as well. It's twitch.tv/HoodQuest. We got a lot of fun streams coming to that soon, so give us some follows, help us grow. We really appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to this, do subscribe to it. Subscribe. We got a lot more episodes coming. I have a lot more stuff coming, as far as not just like this, cause like what we're gonna do on here. Someday, Sensei, we're gonna do reviews. Hell, one day we could do a food review. We both like let's say we both go to Five Guys and we pick up Five Guys, then we just eat it and give our opinion on it as we eat it on recording.
Oh my gosh.
Stuff like that.
Now,
Five Guys, Chipotle,
I do want to say this. Because if I find out that nobody has subscribed to my Twitch, I am going to find all the bald people in your family and aggressively comb their head.
You heard the man here. If you don't like and subscribe, you're gonna get your bald relatives' heads combed. They're gonna look like Ridge's chips when he's done. But we got a lot of good stuff coming. Anime reviews, manga reviews, comic book reviews, food reviews, just episodes of us just doing nonsensical stuff. It's gonna just all sorts of good stuff coming. Maybe in the future we'll have some guests coming soon. We're trying to grow here, so any and all help will be appreciated on the Twitch, on the YouTube, on both our channels, both our Twitches. Any and all help, just liking, be leaving a comment, helping us get better. As time goes on, maybe we can get some income going, and we can upgrade as we go along. Because like I said, this is a very bootleg way of doing things, but it's all we can do for now. But maybe as time goes on, we can grow together, grow a community, get the ball rolling, and get some shit popping. You know what I'm saying? So.
And if you guys have like any type of challenge or something for us to review to, don't hesitate to put it in the comments.
Yes. Any sort of recommendations, questions you want us to answer on the podcast, just leave them in those comments. I do read the comments. I read the comments very much so, and I will take every and all things into consideration. So anything you have to add, please do so in the comments down below. Sometimes I do community tabs on my YouTube for for advice and recommendations. So any and all recommendations and advice is very much appreciated. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. This has been the first episode of Grudge Match. If you like this, do like it, subscribe it, hit our links, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I'm HoodQuest, and thank you very much, Sensei Eddie, for being a part of this episode. And I hope I'll have you back again very soon.
All right.
And that's gonna do it. All of you out there, take care, peace out, and don't hold a grudge.